Hey guys, it's Nathan, and today I want to talk to you about a little thing that I was working on, which actually ended up failing. So this is an unfinished Lego creation, or an unfinished MOC. I guess you could call it a WIP, but considering the fact that I stopped working on it, it's not exactly a work in progress. So what went wrong basically was that I did a quick sketch, and I tried to build this creation based off of that quick sketch. However, I decided to add a very detailed rear, and unfortunately I hadn't planned for that, and I ended up with a big mess that I really don't want to finish. As you can see, there's gonna be 3 or 4 main buildings, or I guess you could say 3 main buildings. There was gonna be a warehouse, a teal warehouse that is, and then there's gonna be a pastel yellow, like a normal house, I guess you could say, with a living room, a kitchen, some details inside. As you can see, there's like a bottom layer for the piping and structure of the building. And over here, there was going to be a garage, which was going to have enough room for a vehicle. And this was going to be another house. But the problem was that originally it was going to be a facade, but I decided to add all this back section to it, which ended up as a very large mess. And I don't know if I've ever talked about the way I tend to build things, but I always try to find balance and equilibrium in a build, and when you have a bunch of uneven, large gaps, it's very hard to fill. I'm gonna have to do a lot of, I was gonna have to do a lot of plate stacking in order to get the floor for this building, and just a bunch of awkward angles in general. However, this does not mean that I've given up on the concept. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to take it apart and work on individual creations that feature things in this build, which means that I'm basically going to incorporate the shapes and designs that you can see here into other builds in the future, with obviously a better structure and better balance. So some people don't want me to tear it apart because it looks okay, but in my opinion, I can do much better than this, and I can do a lot better if I do make other things. As you can see, I posted this on Instagram. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I did a quick little post about this little door with the roll down style gate, I guess you could say, security door on top. This is gonna be a very normal house. As you can see, it has a flower bed, I guess you could call it, kind of like a plant area down there. And this was going to be a mechanical workshop with a little sign with some tools and a wheel. And another thing that really kind of set me back was deciding whether this was going to be a contemporary build or a cyberpunk build, because it could be cyberpunk, but then I started to add a lot of classic architecture to it, as you can see with the little I don't know what you call this, like, well, curtain roof thing on top of the door. It has a very classic feel, but at the same time it looks futuristic in a way. Not futuristic really, just it has a design that we don't usually see. I mean, it's a crazy world. There could be some buildings that do look like this out there, but deciding what time frame this fit in was kind of hard to do, and I ended up with, well, this. I tried to do some little unique stuff there for the ramp for the garage, but yeah, aside from this, it doesn't really have anything else. It's very unfinished, and I just wanted to show you guys before I tear it apart. If you do like it, remember that I will be doing something very similar. I'm just basically gonna take it apart and try to remake it better in the future. So you will see stuff like this in the future, just not this one in particular. So that's pretty much it. Here's a quick look at the windows, and that's just about it. I'll be seeing you next time. Stay tuned, because I do have a lot of new creations coming. So yeah, have a great day.